Hello my dear class, a warm welcome to all of you my YouTube channel. My name is Mohammed Aslam. As you watching here, the topic that I have written here is valence electron pair repulsion theory. As we have already explained about the Lewis concept, and Lewis concept is unable to explain the shapes of the different molecule or shapes of different covalent molecules. Hence, we have to discuss about the valence and electron pair repulsion theory. First of all, we have to discuss about the theory that has given by the two scientists, that is Sidgwick and Powell. Sidgwick and Powell in 1940. In 1940, there are two scientists, that is Sidgwick and Powell, has given a theory on the basis of repulsive interactions of electron pairs. Electron pairs, either it may be bonded pairs of electron or non-bonded electron. Sidgwick and Powell proposed a theory. Sidgwick and Powell, let's see. Sidgwick and Powell proposed a theory. On the basis of repulsive interactions of electron pairs. What kind of electron pairs? You may say electron pairs either be bonded electrons or non-bonded electrons. Basically bonded electrons or non-bonded electrons of valence cell of central atom. Okay, let's see. In valence cell electron pair repulsion theory, there are two scientists, that is Sidgwick and Powell in 1940 proposed a theory on the basis of repulsive interactions of the valence cell electron pair, or repulsive interactions of electron pairs, it either be bonded electrons or non-bonded electrons of valence cell of central atom, and hence on the basis of this, the geometry of the molecule have showing their different kinds of shapes on the basis of valence electron. But further in 1957, there are two scientists developed and redefined this theory by the Gillespie and Nylon. Hence we may say this is the first point of this theory. The second point, in 1957, there are two scientists, that is in 1957 there are two scientists, Nylon and Gillespie developed and redefined this theory. Okay, this is the two main points of valence and electron pair repulsion theory. And in this 1940, there are two scientists, that is Sidgwick and Powell, proposed a theory on the basis of repulsive interactions of electrons pairs, that is it may be bonded electrons or non-bonded electron. We may also say non-bonded electrons as lone pair electrons of the valence shell of central atom. But in 1957, this theory, the theory that has given by the Civic and Powell, developed and redefined by the Gillespie and Nylon and Gillespie redefined this theory. Okay. This is the very important points of the valence electron pairs repulsion theory. That is first and second. Please note it down. Okay, let's move on our next slide. Okay, we have discussed about the introduction part of the valence electron pairs repulsion theory, and in this theory we have discussed about the two different parts of this theory. One is that in 1940 there are two scientists, that is Sedgwick and Powell, proposed a theory on the basis of repulsive interactions of electron pairs of valence shell of central atom. And on the other hand, we have also in 1957 this theory were redefined by the Nylon and Gillespie. Okay, let me discuss about the geometry of the different covalent molecules on the basis of type of molecule with example. There is a table. Type of molecule and with example, and in last column you have to write geometry of different molecule. In first row is the type of molecule, in first row is the type of molecule is AB type. For example, we may write different kinds of example which belongs to type of molecule. AB type is it either be HF, HCl, HBr, HI and H2 or O2 and N2. All of these molecules having same kind of geometry, that is linear. And why it will belong to linear geometry? Because in all of these molecules, the type of molecule is AB type, or we may also say that all of these examples is belong to the diatomic molecule. If the molecule is diatomic, hence it will having linear geometry. For example, we may say also linear geometry having, for example, let's have a look for this example. If you consider about the example of HF, hydrogen fluoride. In hydrogen fluoride, hydrogen is bonded to the fluorine atom with single covalent bond. On the other way, if we discuss about the bond of type of bond of dihydrogen molecule, this molecule is also having single covalent bond. On the other hand, oxygen dioxide molecule and dinitrogen molecule both of having double covalent bond and triple covalent bond. In both of these examples also having the geometries type of linear geometry. Linear geometry. For example, in the oxygen molecule, oxygen is bonded to the oxygen with double covalent bond, while on the other hand, nitrogen having triple covalent bond with nitrogen atom. Okay. Just if we count the number of sigma bond in all of these examples, all of the four compounds or the four compounds or molecules having the one number of sigma bond. In this molecule, the number of sigma bond is 1. In this also 1. And the oxygen molecule having one sigma bond and one pi bond. But on the other way, dinitrogen molecule having one sigma and two pi bond. In all of these examples, the number of sigma bond is always having 1. Hence, if the number of sigma bond is 1, the geometry of these molecules belongs to linear geometry. Okay, linear geometry. And the linear geometry, if the geometry is linear, we may write here the type of molecule is AB type if the atom is A and B is bonded to each other, and both of having atoms. The bond angle above bond angle about 180 degree. In molecule AB type, the geometry is linear, and all of these molecules will lie in this molecule in this type of molecule. Hence, here heavy molecules having different kinds of example: HF, hydrogen fluoride, HCl, hydrogen fluoride, HBr, HI, H2O2 and N2. All of these examples having linear geometry, and in these compounds we may see here the number of sigma bond is always having one sigma bond, and if the sigma bond is 1, hence the type of geometry will be linear. Okay, because one sigma bond belongs to the sp hybridization. Okay, let's see here. The geometry belongs to linear geometry. This is the first one. Take a snapshot and note it down. Okay. I think you have noted already. In other and second row, we may write the second type of molecule, that is molecule of AB2 type. AB2 type molecule, if we count the total number of atoms in AB2 type molecule, the total number of atoms is 3 atoms. Hence, we may say that the atomicity is triatomic molecule. For example, for triatomic molecule, we may write here the example which belongs to the triatomic molecule is either be H2O, H2S and CO2, or sulfur dioxide, that is SO2. Okay, thus we have to write like H2O, H2S, CO2, may other example. H2S, CO2 and SO2. The first three example which belongs to the triadic molecule, that is Ab2 type molecule, H2O, H2S, either SO2, that is sulfur dioxide, having the geometry is bent shape, bent. While in other example, that is carbon dioxide, it is also belong to the triadic molecule but having the geometry like linear geometry. Linear geometry. It belongs to the linear geometry. What is the reason behind it? That all of the, what is the reason behind it? All of these examples, like H2O, H2S and SO2 belong to the triadic molecule and having geometry like bent geometry. While in other case, carbon dioxide molecule, it is also belong to the triadic molecule but having the geometry is like linear. The reason behind it, in all of these examples, okay, let have us look here. In H2 molecule, H2S molecule and SO2 molecule, in the above three examples, oxygen and sulfur is in above three examples, water, hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide having the such type of central atom which having non-bonded electron or lone pair electron. Hence, the geometry will differ. Geometry will differ from the in comparison to carbon dioxide. And in carbon dioxide molecule, carbon which belongs to the central atom, there is no any non-bonded electron. Hence, the geometry of carbon dioxide is linear geometry. Okay, let's have a look for all of these molecules. Draw the structure. If we draw the structure of water molecule, in water molecule, oxygen is behave like a central atom. Okay. In water molecule, oxygen is behave like a central atom, and it is bonded to hydrogen atom. Two hydrogen atom. Oxygen is behave as a central atom, and it is bonded to hydrogen atom. That fits at a plant, but the oxygen having two lone pair electrons, Okay, let's have a look for water molecule. In water molecule, oxygen is behave as a central atom is bonded to hydrogen atom and having two lone pair electrons, that is non-bonded electrons. Due to this, the non-bonded electrons repel to the bonded electrons and minimize the repulsion. Hence, the geometry of water molecule will be bent geometry of for water molecule. And oxygen while in other case H2S hydrogen sulfide, the sulfur is also belong to the oxygen family, and sulfur is also having the two lone pair electrons, that is two non-bonded electrons. Hence, the H2S also having bent shape molecule. And sulfur dioxide, in sulfur dioxide molecule, if we draw the structure of sulfur dioxide, sulfur is bonded with oxygen. Sulfur is bonded with oxygen with double covalent bond. This is the oxygen atom and this is our second oxygen atom. The sulfur atom having the 6 valence electron in their outermost shell, hence it is able to bond 6 bond, and there is in sulfur dioxide molecule, sulfur having 2 double covalent bond, and hence it having only one bond electron, that is behave as a non-bonded electron, is like this. This is the central atom of sulfur. This is the central atom, that is sulfur, and having one lone pair electron. Okay, if you count the number of electron in sulfur atom, is 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There will be total 6 electrons for sulfur in sulfur dioxide molecule, and sulfur having one lone pair electron, and hence it will have ability to maximum repulsion in between the bonded pair and non-bonded pair electron. Okay, let's see the repulsion here. Let's see the repulsion in. This is the lone pair electron. And this will be bond pair electron. This is also bond pair electron, and this is a lone pair electron. And in this molecule, sulfur dioxide, the sulfur having one lone pair electron, and this will having bond pair electron. You may note clearly there will be maximum repulsion will observe in lone pair electron and bond pair electron. Both of the molecules having the same geometry, like band shape. If we write the geometry of this molecule, this will be band shape. This is also band shape. Okay, H2O, either H2S, both of the central atom, oxygen and sulfur, in different kinds of molecule in hydrogen oxide, like in different kind of molecule, water and hydrogen sulfate. Both of the central atom, that is oxygen and sulfur, belong to the same family, hence it will have the same kind of geometry, that is bend shape. While in other case, if we discuss about the structure of carbon dioxide, let's have a look at the structure of carbon dioxide. Like this is the H2O, and this will be sulfur dioxide, geometry of sulfur dioxide. While in other case, the geometry of carbon dioxide, that is CO2 molecule, the carbon is behave as a central atom. It will having only 4 valence electron in their valence shell, and having 2 oxygen atom, and oxygen atom having ability to form double covalent bond. Here we may note easily, oxygen is bonded to the carbon with their 2 electron pairs, that is oxygen. This is also oxygen. if you note here, in the central atom there is no any non-bonded electrons, and hence it will have the linear geometry, because in this molecule the maximum distance will minimize the repulsion. Hence the geometry of carbon dioxide will be linear. The geometry of carbon dioxide will be linear. Okay, linear. Here, if you count the total number of atoms in carbon dioxide molecule, the total number of atoms is 3. In water molecule or H2S molecule or sulfur dioxide molecule, in all of the example, the total number of atoms is always 3 atoms, and hence it will belong to the triatomic molecule. And in the triatomic molecule, on the basis of central atom and presence of non-bonded and bonded electrons, will alter their geometry. Okay, just write the structure of these examples, and we will move on our next types of molecule, that is molecule AB3 types. AB3 type molecule. You may write different kinds of example will fall or will lie in this type of molecule, that is NH3 ammonia, NF3 nitrogen trifluoride, and BF3. Both of these compounds have the same kind of geometry, like trigonal pyramidal for ammonia molecule, trigonal pyramidal, and this will also having trigonal pyramidal. But in BF3 molecule, the geometry of this molecule will be trigonal planar. Okay, let's count their atomicity. If we count the total number of atoms in this type of molecule, there is one central atom and having 3 surrounding atoms, and hence the total atomicity total atomicity will be tetraatomic molecule. Okay, but in this type of molecule there is 2 different types of geometry, that is trigonal pyramidal and trigonal planar. What is the reason behind it? We may say that here in both of these examples, that is ammonia and nitrogen trifluoride, the central atom is nitrogen, and nitrogen having 5 valence electron in their valence shell. Okay, and here the surrounding atom in both of these molecules having only 3 atoms, and 3 atom is bonded to the hydrogen and fluorine in both of the example, and 1 lone pair electron will occupy in nitrogen. Okay, let's have a look for this molecule. While in other case, like BF3 molecule, in BF3 molecule the central atom is boron, and boron having only 3 valence electron, and there is 3 fluorine atom and bonded to 3 valence electron, and there is no any non-bonded electron will be present in this molecule. Hence the geometry will lie, and the geometry of this molecule will be trigonal planar. Okay, let's have a look for this example. If we consider the example of BF3 molecule, for BF3 molecule, in BF3 molecule the central atom in BF3 molecule is boron, and the total number of electrons for boron atom is 3, and here we may write the example of we may write the structure of BF3 molecule. This is the boron which we have as a central atom, and in this molecule 3 fluorine atom that is surrounded to the fluorine bond boron. Fluorine, and this is also fluorine. If we write the structure, this will be trigonal planar. Okay, let's have a look in their bond angle. The bond angle is about how many bond angle in this molecule? The bond angle will be 120 degree. Okay, each bonded orbital having 120 degree of bond angle. While in other cases, in NH3 and NF3 molecule, the nitrogen which behave as a central atom having one non-bonded electron, hence the geometry for this molecule will alter from BF3 molecule. Okay, let's have a look for the ammonia molecule. In ammonia molecule, nitrogen is behave as a central atom. Nitrogen having one lone pair electron. Okay. Nitrogen having one lone pair electron. Hence, this will showing maximum repulsion between lone pair electron and bond pair electron. Hence, the geometry will alter from all the triatomine molecule like BF3 molecule. Okay, in BF3 molecule, the central atom boron having there is no non-bonded electron or there is no lone pair electrons. While in other example, ammonia molecule or NH3 molecule, the central atom that is nitrogen having one non-bonded electron pairs. Hence, it will showing the maximum repulsion between the lone pair electron and bond pair electron. Therefore, the geometry of ammonia or NH3 molecule will lie in trigonal pyramidal. Okay, let's have a look for the geometry of this molecule. That will be okay. This is the what kind of geometry of in BF3 molecule? This will be lying in trigonal planar for BF3 molecule. While in ammonia molecule, this will lie in trigonal pyramidal. Why? Because ammonia molecule is just looking like a pyramid shape, hence the geometry will be trigonal pyramidal shape. Okay. Now we will move on our next type of molecule, that is molecule of AB4 types. Let's write it down. Now we will move on our next type of molecule, that is molecule AB4 type. AB4 type, if you count the total number of atoms, there will be total number of molecule in such type of molecule which having the total number of atoms is 5. Okay, or we may say that the pentatomic molecule, like we may write the few example which belongs to this molecule: CH4 molecule, CSCl3 molecule, chloroform molecule. This is methane chloroform. And this is carbon tetrachloride, that is CCl4. Okay, just write the type of the geometry. All of these molecules is belongs to the tetrahedral geometry. Hence we may say all of these molecules belongs to the tetrahedral geometry.
इस नंबर से व्हाट्सएप चलता है.
This is also tetrahedral. Just discuss and write the structure of all of these example. In all of these example, either methane or chloroform or carbon tetrachloride molecule, all of these molecules having the central atom is common, that is carbon. Carbon is the central atom in all of these molecules. Hence we may write some structure of this type of molecule, that is carbon, and it is bonded to 4 hydrogen in methane molecule. In the surrounding, there is 4 hydrogen atom in methane molecule. Hydrogen. The example that I have written here is methane. The structure is like this. Okay. This is the structure of methane molecule, and the geometry for this molecule will be tetrahedral. While in other cases, all of these example, chloroform and carbon tetrachloride is also belongs to a tetrahedral molecule, hence the geometry will lie just as methane. Okay. Write that as other structure of methane or carbon tetrachloride. Now class is over. We will meet in our next session with new lecture and new topic. Okay.